It wasn't really a concert. It was at Mountain Park, the old amusement park, and they had a big hall of some sort. I don't remember what it was used for, but they appeared there, and we all went. And the way it was in those days, when somebody came and did a concert, you didn't all sit. There were no chairs or anything. We danced. And I was there with my boyfriend, Billy, and it was really lovely. I mean, we had a really nice time. And then we saw them again, and I think it was at St. Michael's High School in East Hampton. There were lots of people that came there, and we danced to them too. And it was, it was fun. I thought it was more fun in those days to dance when somebody was playing than to sit and listen or stand and listen. Oh God. We'd get out to the beach by 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we would just lay there all day. I mean, we would never go in the water. You didn't go in the water because you'd mess up your hair, and even though I really wanted to, because that's the way I had grown up, was riding the waves with my dad and my brothers. You didn't go in the water. It wasn't cool. And, then you'd go back and start to get ready at 6 o'clock. It would take you till like 8, to get ready. And then you'd go out and you'd stay out, till, I don't know, 2, 3 o'clock, and then you'd sleep. You'd sleep until 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon and do the whole thing over again.
Were there some good clubs on?
There were a couple, yeah. The one in particular that we loved was Zach's, and that was where I danced with John the first night that we met. That was in Falmouth. It was great fun. I mean, it was all live music. The clubs in those days were not recorded music. You never went anywhere where they
DJs.
Played. No recordings. It was just different, which I think made it a lot more fun. Zach's was really fun. Pearl Bailey and Father Time and the TikToks. Okay, Pearl Bailey weighed about 500 pounds and and she was an African-American woman, wore a teensy-weensy little leopard bikini, teensy tiny. And then Father Time was I assume, her husband. And he was like in the backup band, and then there were like 5 or 6 people in the band. Boy, could they play, and boy, could she sing. And the thing at Zach's was it was an old-fashioned place with the cross beams inside. And Pearl Bailey would get up there while playing the guitar and singing and hang from one of the beams by her legs. And of course, it made the people at Zach's ballistic. And then all the band members would do that. And then every guy in the audience, every guy dancing there would be hanging. I mean, the people who owned Zach's were running around it. But it just became a tradition. When they played it, there was a certain song. When they played a certain song, everybody was up on the beams. The girls weren't, because in those days we mostly wore dresses. But every guy in the place it was really fun. I'm surprised that roof still, it may not be up, I don't know.
Was it a big place?
Yeah, it was just a big hall. Mm-hmm. There's a bar at one end of it. But there were there were maybe 2 or 3 little tables, small tables and chairs and stuff, but you never sat. Never, but it was fun. I mean, we met zillions of people, zillions of guys. It was fun. And that was the whole point.